Hello again. How are you guys doing now? So, I'm not going to say his name because I didn't get permission and I really don't know about all this YouTube stuff. But basically this video is for Jay-Z. You know who you are. So Jay-Z watched my video on that little Fender Rumble down there. The mods I did and how I could use it as a speaker cabinet. And he said, I'd really like to see this cabinet being used like in stereo as an extension cabinet for like another amp. So I'm like, I don't know if I can even do that, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So there's the Rumble, and as you can see, it's like not plugged in, right? It's just got my little input down there, and here the switch is on. The switch is on the cabinet side, but I'm going to shut it off for a minute. So I'm just going to shut that power off. And then over here in the other corner, we have the heavyweight. And that is a Quilter 200 watt. Here, I'll just give you a little show here. So this is a Quilter 200 watt tone block with in the side of a cabinet. The Quilter block dock, it's called, 12-inch. With 300 watt neodymium speaker. So both these speakers are 8 ohms, and there's 2 outputs on the back of the Quilter amp. So I'm running the Quilter to the original cabinet, that one, and then I'm running that long extension to the little Rumble that's down there. So I don't know how the stereo sound will sound through my phone. But so what I'm going to do is, and don't mind the hole up there. I just installed a new electric panel for a solar system we're putting on the roof. And I had to access some cables up there, and they're not quite done yet. So hence the hole. But that'll be fixed soon. So in case you're wondering if there's some creature living up there, we're all good. We're all good. All right. So I'm going to do some sounds with the Quilter cab first, and I'll be using, I'll just be using my guitar, and I'll be using that little Sans amp pedal down there, and other than that, that's pretty it. So I'll do some sounds with just the Quilter cab by itself, and then I'll unplug the Quilter cab and just run this one, the Rumble as a cab, and then we'll try both and see if you guys can tell the difference on my cell phone mic, which I suspect you won't be able to, but anyway, we'll see how it turns out. I haven't tested this before. This is it. And like I said before, I'm a pretty good amateur at this stuff, and there's no like fancy recording devices, and there's no editing. So you get what you get, and but at least I'm honest. All right, so let's get this started. I'm going to pause this video, and we'll do it. Now keep in mind, the Quilter here in Canada is almost $1,000 setup. Like it's $700 or $800 for the amp. Actually, more than that. It's like probably $700 or $800 with the amp after taxes, and then it's I think these cabs now are almost $600 with the ones with the neodymium speaker in it. So it's a kind of a pricey unit. And of course, it's a 12-inch speaker, and in which case the speaker alone is probably like $300. And it's a 200 watt cab compared to the little Rumble there that I did mod the speaker, but you're talking a $62 Jensen speaker versus a $300 Celestion neodymium style 300 watt high powered speaker. So anyway, but let's see what happens. And so Jay-Z, thanks for the comment, and this is for you. All right, so here's the Quilter alone, and I have the phone set between the 2 amps, probably 4 or 5 feet away from them, just so I can get the throw of the speaker. But because the Rumble is a little bit smaller, I have the phone a little bit towards the Rumble side, just because when we do the stereo test, I don't know that the little 8-inch speaker will be able to compete with the 12-inch speaker. So anyway, we'll see. So I have it moved over just a little bit. All right, so here's the ERT, just basically on a clean setting. And here's some high gain stuff. Let me switch those up and we'll see what happens. All right, so here's the rumble. I'm sure you'll notice the difference. It's quite a bit smaller than the quilter, but here we go. So here's the rumble clean. Here's some high gain stuff. So that's just the rumble. All right, we'll go switch these up and we'll put them both on, see what we get. All right, so I just have to plug the quilter back in and just flip the switch on the rumble there. All right, so now we got both cabinets running. The rumble has an extension cab, obviously, and we'll see if you can tell the difference. So here's the clean again. Some high gain stuff. there you have it. I'm going to have a listen to this video before I post it. And if it totally sucks, I'm just not going to release it. But anyway, so there you go, Jay-Z man. You asked what it would sound like as an extension cabinet. I don't know what you guys could hear like online, or online, on YouTube, I guess, through my phone's mic. But so clearly the quilter has way more fullness, way more, you know, bottom end. And whereas the rumble is a little brighter, maybe a little crisper. There's more volume coming out of the quilter alone. Once you plug them together, it's kind of a nice mix. In a gig situation, it would work well to have maybe the rumble closer to you. You know, to hear those kind of higher register, you know, crisper notes or whatever. Maybe a little more higher frequencies. I mean, and then having the quilter to kind of fill up the space. I guess it would work, but I guess the experiment was to see if I could use that rumble as just a speaker cabinet, and you definitely can. I never really planned on using it as an extension cabinet, but Jay-Z, thanks a lot for the idea. It works. It works well. So it's pretty cool. So thanks, guys. I'm gonna sign off and comment below if you have any ideas on how I can maybe mic these things up to make it sound a little better. But like I said, I'm not, you know, like one of these YouTube guys that do these phenomenal videos and that do phenomenal playing, and it just freaks me out. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. Have all these like cool intros and things exploding in the background and guys wielding swords, and like I watch all these videos and I'm like, holy smoke, it's crazy. I just, you know, hit record on the cell phone, and when I got to make a change, I hit pause, and that's it. That's as fancy as I get. So sorry about that for the, you know, the viewers who are used to like way more glam. It's just not going to happen with me. Right? I'm YouTubing at 50, so it is what it is. But anyway, as far as, you know, that thing is great alongside that thing, which is, you know, 5 times the price. Keep in mind, that was $75 and the speaker was $62. And, you know, the jack, the little input jack on the back, I already had. And, you know, and the mods were really easy to do. So it's not like I'm some engineer guy or whatever. I just like experimenting with stuff. And when I get comments on the channel, it you know, it helps me do different things and be a little bit curious and see how far I can push this thing. So anyway, it's pretty cool. As a speaker cabinet, it's great. And as an extension cab, it works. You know, it is what it is. It's, you know, it's a small 8-inch speaker, you know, in a tiny little box. It's not going to sound phenomenal by any means. And, but I'm happy with it. It's pretty cool. I would say success. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. You guys take care. God bless. And comment below. Take care. Bye-bye.